That's why.
I'm talking about our size difference with your trying to adjust yourself to normal human size. I am now the giant in this picture. My head is like bigger than your everything.
I
All
I
right.
think my intro was muted.
Oh,
I'm new at this stuff.
should you do it again? We got a
Yeah.
new studio set up, or
Oh
new
boy,
ish.
do we. Welcome, Brainiacs, to Last Call Live. Our schedule has been in a lot of flux over the last couple of weeks. Part of this flux has been due to us moving the live studio up from the sub basement level 13 to the new Studio G. And as society starts to reopen, we'll be adding more content to our social media, thanks in part to this much much needed upgrade to the studio. I know it's kind of sounds tinny right now, but we're working on it. It's getting better by the day. Hey, how you
Hey,
feeling, Katie?
good. I'm feeling out of proportion, and it's a little disorienting.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to sitting down. This whole standing up thing is
Yeah, and then there's that.
just pretend like I'm farther back.
Yeah, that's just weird. That's the disorienting part. Is it looks like you're further back than me, but then you're not. You're right next. Ooh,
Oh,
and then we got this going on. You're right
studio
next to me.
magic.
Studio magic. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, we will be showing you some things that are on last call for many publishers that are sending their books to print. They're sending setting those print numbers, and our last chance to modify these orders are coming up. This Sunday is the deadline at 5 p.m. for the DC Comics items. And then Monday at 5 p.m. is the deadline for everything else. So you can get those orders to us primarily through ComicHub. ComicHub is our software partner who they've designed a lot of cool things for us. Let me show you a couple of those things. Where are we? Look, there's our title
Aw,
screen.
they didn't design that. They didn't design that.
I did that. Uh oh.
Aw.
Why did that happen? Oh well.
Oh, live.
Yeah, I'll put it there. Did that help?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
No, I'm trying to get the. Oh, there it is. Hey, here we
Oh,
are. Look, here we
nice.
are. We look normal now. So I put this blog post together on our website for the entire list on last call this weekend, and we'll be using that as our guide for showing you some of the spotlight items that I wanted to talk to you about.
Awesome.
We wanted to talk to you about. And we got a little intro here. Every week we have one last chance to modify our final order numbers. Am I just restating this? Yeah, you guys all
I
know
think,
this.
yeah. Did you already say this
Yeah.
part in different words?
So our first section, which will be getting a title screen very soon, is the last call on first issues. And we've got a couple Batman things I want to show you this week, including the new Batman
It's
Detective.
it's Batman the Detective.
Batman the Detective. And that's how you search for it.
Yes. The is important in the searching.
Yeah, this has gone out as a different name originally on some of the promotional items.
Right. So
Uh,
don't be confused. I think it was originally called Batman the Dark Knight, and they changed it because there was too much confusion with a previous series called Batman the Dark Knight.
yeah, that's cool. I'm still excited about it though.
Well, I just meant if you have that promotional material and that's what it says, this is that book.
Right. Exactly. And it's a pretty cool looking book. It is written by Tom Taylor, who's had a couple of recent successes, including the Deceased line of books over at DC Comics. He's entering into Batman territory proper with this new mini-series and is joined by artist Andy Kubert. Want to give the breakdown there, boss? Oh, yeah, there's that.
So I'll let you.
Okay, I'll let me too. An epic tale begins that will take Batman on a harrowing, action-packed European adventure in a new miniseries by superstar creators Tom Taylor and Adam Kubert. A horrific tragedy in the United Kingdom sends a very personal and deadly message to the Dark Knight, one that will draw Batman out of Gotham City to investigate. And it's got a swell bonus cover here that I would love to show you, but I think I linked the wrong thing to it. Boo.
Whoops.
Yep, sure did. Yeah, it's got a B cover.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Oh well. The other thing that I wanted to show you here is the newly relaunched Scooby-Doo series, Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries.
Nice.
I
Fun.
think they had a hit with the Scooby-Doo team up from a year
Right.
or so ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they're just reconfiguring that. Pretty much the same creative team, Ivan Cohen, with art by Dario Brizuela.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, your computer isn't working.
That's all right. I'm trying to follow along over there and not have it look like I'm looking too far over there.
Here, I'll help you out here.
Oh.
It's an all-new, all-ages series that teams the Dark Knight with Scooby-Doo and the Sleuth of Mystery, Inc. When Batman discovers his original purple gloves have gone missing, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo travel back in time to Batman's Year One era to solve the case. Will this glove story have a happy ending?
It's a glove story.
It's a glove story. Very nice. That's from DC Comics. Uh-oh. No, I'm really signed in there, folks. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is another new series that we got coming from DC Comics, revisiting a classic property, Challenge of the Super Sons. And it brings back one of my favorite Super Sons writer, Peter J. Tomasi, teams him up with artist Max Rayner. And this A cover is by Jorge Jimenez, and a B cover by Simone de Mayo.
Ooh, pretty.
And it looks like this is kind of revisiting the continuity that was sacrificed for Brian Michael Bendis's sudden aging up of the son of Superman. But I'm glad to see they're going back to the younger version here. And, with Infinite Frontier, all timelines are valid. Everything is on track there.
Sure. Sounds good.
I'm happy with that. Next up on Last Call First Issues, we got the new one-shot from Marvel Comics for Darkhawk. Darkhawk is celebrating its 30th anniversary of the 90s hottest hero in 3 spectacular stories. First, an untold story from Dark Horse early days by creators Danny Fingeroth and Mike Manley, then explore the winged hero's cosmic years by Dan Abnett and Andrea Di Vito. Finally, find out what the future holds for Darkhawk by Kyle Higgins and more. This features 3 different covers. We have a Logan Lubera cover here, a cover by Russell Dodderman, artist from the old Thor series. Good looking book. And In-Hyuk Lee on the A cover. Remember, folks, this is a one-shot celebrating the 30th anniversary of Darkhawk. Where you at, boss? Ooh, looking
Oh,
like you're back up.
I just finally loaded it back up, and hey, look, there we are.
There we are.
Hey, good morning, Doug. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I can see what's going on now.
Hooray! Hooray! We're
All
back
right.
in business.
I got this. I got to get back to the blog. Also,
All right, next up, we've got a spotlight on a new 4-issue miniseries from Marvel Comics. This is Spider-Man Spider's Shadow. This is a new miniseries by Chip Zdarsky with art
he
by...
is like everywhere.
Yeah, he is. And he's a hit. People love
He's a
his
hit.
Daredevil run. Stillwater's doing phenomenal. Of course, we had Spider-Man year... What was that called? That wasn't year 1. It was Spider-Man something.
Are you talking about the life story?
Yeah, Spider-Man Life Story. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have this new 4-issue miniseries that I'm so excited to have you back on the mic for. We've got this A cover by Phil Noto and this B cover by Pasquale Ferry, who is the interior artist. What if Peter Parker became Venom? Peter Parker once put on an alien suit that nearly destroyed his life. But what if he'd taken it? What if he'd never taken it off, ignoring every warning? Spidey embraces the dark symbiote, haunted by terrible nightmares and exhausted by an endless barrage of bad guys. Peter can't seem to catch a break these days, so when the Hobgoblin attacks, he finds a hero at the end of his rope and vulnerable to new dark impulses. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Exciting.
Exciting.
Orders are due for that this Monday. We're ready, folks. We're ready for prime time.
We're so
Ooh,
ready.
there was a third cover on that. Let me show you that.
Ooh.
This one's by Ron Lim, classic Venom Spider-Man artist. Ooh, toothy.
It wouldn't be Venom without all those teeth.
There it is. Next up on our number 1 spotlight.
Jenny Zero, #1. It's a new #1 from Dark Horse.
Check this out.
Hey!
There she is.
Whoa, that looks cool. It's got a big giant dinosaur footprint or something. Let's see what Jenny Zero is all about. Meet Jenny Tetsuo, the hard-drinking, hard-partying daughter of beloved superhero Mega Commander Zero. Awesome. After washing out as the military's top kaiju killer, Jenny Zero now lives the celebutante life?
Celebutant?
Celebutant life with her hotel heiress and publicist best friend, Dana Sheraton. But when the massive creatures return, Jenny must decide if she can sober up and save the world from Dave Dwanch.
They need to save the world from Dave Dwanch. That's cool.
No, there I paused there. From Dave Dwanch, Brock McKinney, and superstar in the making, Magenta King, comes a new hero for a new decade. How about that?
That's pretty awesome. I super enjoyed this first issue. Shay got a chance to read it as well, and she liked it.
Ooh.
It has got a very cool manga feel to the interiors, and it seems to be, 2021 is shaping up
The year of the kaiju?
to be the year of the kaiju comic.
Nice.
I'm very excited by this. Number 1's coming out on April 14th. You need to save the world from...
This is a problem that we keep
Oh,
having.
yeah. What's up with that? Anyways, you ruined my flow, bro.
Oh, sorry, bro.
This is from creators Dave Dwanch and Brock McKinney and superstar in the making, Magenta King. What's next? Oh, here's a big one. This was just... sorry about the miserable graphic there. This was just announced to be a animated series in the making for one of those streaming channels. Kanto comes back with a new mini-series from IDW, Kanto and the City of Giants.
Yeah, they've had a good handful of miniseries already. This is what, like the third or fourth?
Yeah, and a few
At
one-shots
least?
thrown in there as well.
Cool. So yeah, if you were a fan, here's more. And also, if you check out, well, when the animation just got announced, it's not like in production yet, right?
Yeah, it's still a little whiles away. You know, they make those announcements way ahead of time.
Right.
But yeah, it's in development, so hooray for that. And this is by the same creative team as the previous series, so we will be very happy to see more from Kanto and the City of Giants. Only one cover. Hooray. We've also got a new series from Image debuting on April 14th. This is called Home and is written by Julio Ante with art by Anna Wychik.
Do you want me to read the description?
Go for it.
When a young boy is torn away from his mother while seeking asylum at the U.S. border, something begins to change in him. And it isn't just the trauma, anxiety, and guilt you'd expect. He doesn't know it yet, but it's the onset of superhuman abilities that will change his life forever. Julio Anta and Anna Wychek debut with a deeply grounded and heartfelt 5-issue series that explores the real-world implications of a migrant with extraordinary powers. Timely.
And that is
powers.
Yes, very timely. And this is a new 5-issue miniseries from Image Comics set to debut on April 14th.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what's up next.
Jules Verne Lighthouse.
Oh, right.
Ooh. That looks weird. Creepy. Robot heads. I'm not sure what's happening here.
This is a new series from Image creator Brian Haberlin, who's had recent hits with the series The Marked and Sonata, which we've got on 2 different genre racks.
Oh.
One's on the sci-fi, the other's on the fantasy.
Yeah, they're saying this is sci-fi.
Yeah, this is definitely sci-fi here. From creator Brian Haberlin. At the edge of the galaxy, there is a giant supercomputer known as the Lighthouse. The only brain powerful enough to navigate ships through a sargasso of naturally occurring wormholes, potentially cutting months or even years off a spaceship's journey. 3 humans, 1 alien, and a nanny-bot have manned the remote station for years in relative peace until the arrival of Captain Congra
Ooh.
and his band of cutthroat pirates. Oh, this is fun stuff from Brian Haberlin based on Jules Verne's work. We've got the new series, Jules Verne Lighthouse #1.
Nice.
Very cool. What's up next, boss?
Oh, I was checking the stream and make sure nobody was commenting.
Oh, right.
Phantom on Scan.
Oh, right. This is a new series from Aftershock. Matter of fact, we just got a visit from our Aftershock ambassador the other day. He was coming through town and he brought us some freebies. Nice folks,
Yeah,
these
pick up your
Aftershocks.
Aftershock bookmark.
Yeah, while supplies last. Oh, this looks like a fun new series from Aftershock. You want to hit this one, boss?
Oh, it's Cullen Bunn. He's also all over the place. Phantom on the Scan. Phantom on the Scan. 20 years ago, a comet fell to Earth. Oh, was it Night of the Comet? I saw that movie.
Oh, this is so Night of the Comet.
Since that night, Matthew has been haunted by a spirit that gives him incredible psychic abilities. But these abilities come with a price. They always do. And payment is due. Every time Matthew uses his gifts, he draws closer to death and other psychics, all of whom gained their powers on the night the comet fell, are dying in the most horrible ways. Ugh. To save himself, Matthew gathers a group of psychics to solve the mystery of their powers before it's too late.
Very nice. From creator Cullen Bunn with art by Mark Torres. Oh, I heard that.
Oh, so the interior art is the art on this cover here, or the artist?
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice.
Right on. And I just heard from the publicist at Aftershock that this book will come with a QR code to a free download for music designed for this reading experience by the artist Mark Torres.
Oh, nice. So
sure
you have
that-
a little soundtrack to go along with your reading.
Oh man.
Why? Okay. Oh, I think we both have to be at the same distance. So.
Yeah, another reason to do this sitting down.
Yeah.
We live and learn.
I feel like my mic's too far away, but if I move it, it's gonna make a noise. All right. Live and learn. All right.
Here, go ahead and move it. Y'all can still hear me.
All right. How's that?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Let's get you jacked up there. All right. Next up on our number one spotlight, how we doing for time? Oh, we've got time. We've got one of my favorite properties is revisiting itself one last time for one final story in Kaiju Max. This is Kaiju Max Season 6 from creator Xander Cannon. This has been an epic voyage of the only Supermax prison for giant monsters. Hopefully to reform them more realistically to contain them. It's basically a combo of Oz. It's prison fiction meets kaiju fiction. Yeah. And it's all coming to a head with season 6. If you've been on the ride up to this point, you know what this is all about. If you don't, let's just take it for what it's worth on the cover here. It is exactly what it looks like. It's a candy-coated death machine of horror and misery that is visited upon the the prisoners on the maximum penitentiary island, and of course their guards don't have a cakewalk either. Highly recommended. Kaiju Max Season 6, number 1 from Xander Cannon and Oni Press.
You're the kaiju. Oh, am I back on?
Yeah, something's up. Oh, wait.
I can't hear myself.
Oh, I can hear you now. That's better.
You're the kaiju.
Next up, we've got a new Doctor Who series. You want to give the breakdown here, boss?
I guess. Who doesn't know who Doctor Who is?
Oh, thanks for being such a great host. Co-host.
Oh, celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Master with a brand new comic. Anniversary of the Master with a brand new comic. And the debut of the Doctor's deadliest adversary. Missy wages war on the 3rd and 12th Doctors. Can they stop her from executing her lethal plot? Announced on Doctor Who official social media. 5 million fans.
Wow. Nice. Way to add that sales copy in there.
Little tidbit in there for you.
We've got a couple different covers here. This one by Cynthia Von Bueller. Bueller?
Wow.
We've got a photo cover here. Claudia Caranfa. And this one by Roberta Ingranata. Doctor Who Missy number 1 from Titan Comics. Oh, Titan also has another big debut on FOC this week. And this is our final spotlight on last call for number 1s. This is the new
Minky Woodcock, girl who electrified Tesla.
Ooh, that's a racy cover right there.
Whoa.
She's got her clothes on. Her bits
Sure.
are covered.
Sure.
This is Saturday morning.
She's got her bathing suit area covered up. It's the important part. Nice.
Titan's best-selling hard case crime series. It's back. A stylish, glamorous feminist take on the classic gumshoe. Private investigator Minky Woodcock becomes involved in an investigation of maverick genius and reclusive pigeon fancier Nikola Tesla. That's something to be called a pigeon fancier.
Back then it was a thing. You trained them and they would come back.
And they discover a horrifying conspiracy involving corrupt politicians and, you guessed it, Nazis. Created by award-winning artist, author, director, and playwright Cynthia von Bueller. Oh, so we got writings and artins by same human, Cynthia von Bueller.
Nice.
We got this Cynthia von Bueller cover. We got this one also. No, that's a photo. And this one's by Danny. And finally, Robert McGinnis on A. And that is it for our spotlight on number ones.
Ooh, we got a pretty big list here on number twos also.
Yeah,
All right,
maybe
how
we'll
we doing
just.
for time?
Oh wow, yeah. It goes pretty quick though.
All right, because we don't need to explain these. We explained them a month ago for number one.
That's right. Did I do that right? Yeah, let's see.
These are for people that got number one. I mean, these are for anybody. Oh, because number one of this has not come out yet. We're already doing number two of this? Okay.
Yep. I think this is going to be
Alright.
solicited weekly.
Oh, boy.
I know. This comes out a little early on May 4th. Apparently the material's already been done. This is a digital first, but Batman Fortnite 0 Point number 2 is on FOC this week with writings by Christos N. Gage and art by Christian Deutsch. And we have a B cover by Art Adams.
Ooh, that's kind of crazy looking. I mean, I know that that's Fortnite crazy, but Art Adams is always fun.
Oh, it's got a funny looking banana guy.
I think these are all like Fortnite character skins or something. Sorry, folks. Not really schooled in the Fortnite
It's got some
lexicon.
cool stuff. Oh, look, a bunny.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Batman Fortnite 0 Point number 2.
Yeah, if you are a Fortnite fan and you are anxiously awaiting issue number 1, let us know if you plan on continuing it so we can make sure that we order up on number 2 for you.
That's right, folks. And let's see, we just got Joker number 1. What'd you think of it?
Ooh.
The new title by James Tynion IV.
He's also hot right now.
Yes, he
and
is.
everywhere.
And featuring art by Guillaume March. We've got this cover by Guillaume March and a B cover by Lee Bermejo.
Ooh.
I think that's the cardstock variant. And then we have a cover C by Brian Stelfreeze.
Oh, nice. Classic. Ooh, excuse me.
Very nice.
Very nice.
This also features a backup story by Sam Johns. Sam Johns?
Sure. Rocket Sam.
Rocket Sam. Let's see. We got Superman Red and Blue number 1 this week.
Mm-hmm.
And on FOC is Superman Red and Blue number 2. We've got this A cover by Nicola Scott, a B cover by Brian Bolland.
Oh, wow.
That's a little different for Brian Bolland. I mean,
I could see it.
yeah, I could see it. Right on. Perspective is a little bit weird from him. He's got kind of a forced,
Yeah.
yeah. Interesting. And then this very different take on Superman by incredibly rich artist David Cho.
Wow.
Yeah, very nice. I think that may be my favorite cover for Superman Red and Blue so far. And there's been some nice covers.
Crazy.
Okay.
All
next
right.
up, we've only got one cover that we could show you for Children of Atom number 2. Children of the Atom number 2 from Marvel Comics and creators Vita Ayala with Bernard Chang. Orders for number 1 were pretty good, or sales for that were good. We'll see how number 2 goes.
Yeah, and that came out like last week. Or did that also come out this week?
It was a couple weeks
I think
ago.
it was last week. Yeah. So did you pick it up? Did you like it? What'd you think? You wanna come back for number 2? Was it fun? Was it crazy? Look at this crazy guy.
Next up, we've got Nonstop Spider-Man number 2. That did pretty well too, but we could always use the boost, get those special orders in. This is a new series by Joe Kelly with art by Chris Bocciolo and a David Finch cover. And we've got Takashi Okazaki on cover B. Next up on number 2 spotlight, Thor and Loki Double Trouble. This is starting to be a nice little boutique corner of the Marvel Universe for creators Mariko Tamaki and artist Gurahiru. And we've got a B cover by Luciano Vecchio. Thor and Loki Double Trouble.
Nice.
Come on, man. You got to help me out here with the banter.
Coming up next is Berserker. Oh, I like how they spelled it out with the E's. I don't remember him doing that for number 1. Number 2.
Oh, making it easier to search for, I
yeah,
suppose.
probably. People were probably confused. This also dropped a couple weeks ago. This is the Keanu Reeves jam here. Did you pick up number 1? Did you read it? You read it, right?
I read it. It was good. I'm kind of on the fence sometimes about Ron Garney's art, but I thought it fit this very well. It had kind of a Frank Miller vibe to it, which in a comic like this, which is just all-out action, that fit very well.
Oh, awesome.
We got this cover by Raphael Grandpa.
Yeah.
And a B cover by Raphael Albuquerque.
All the Raphaels.
Once again, this is co-written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kint with art by Ron Garney.
Nice.
Yeah, what's up next here?
Proctor Valley Road. Now, I read this, number 1, written by Grant Morrison with art by Alex Child. And it was very interesting to read a Grant Morrison book that was drawn in such a cartoony style.
Yeah, it had kind of a manga feel to it, but almost like more of an American YA channeling of the manga
it definitely
feel.
had that YA manga inspired feel to it, but it was still Grant Morrison, and it was pretty interesting. And the premise is set up, and I'm curious to see where it goes. So it is a horror genre. I feel that there was nothing in there that wasn't over the top, and that it could be available for a YA audience. Like, it's not meant to be does it say mature on here? It does not.
No, it's definitely angled at a more inclusive audience.
Right. But you still get that fun, crazy Grant Morrison twisted feel to it. What do you need?
My mouse just died. It's pretty awesome.
It is just one thing, if it's not one thing.
Keep the folks interested.
So yeah, it had a good art style, although again, it was weird seeing that different style on a Grant Morrison book. It definitely fit the story with the characters all being kind of like high school students. They're trying to raise money to go to a concert. It's set in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, I want to say. They're going to a concert and they're trying to raise money. And so they get this idea to do horror tourism down this road that apparently people disappeared from mysteriously. So they're like, oh, we can just take people down this road as a spooky haunted tour and make money. And then we could go to our concert. And then of course, they go down the road and it is actually not a very safe road.
Yeah. Number 1 was fun. Do check out number 2. Get those orders in so we know how many to order. We want to make sure to get these for the right people.
Whoop, whoop.
I got another number 2 from Image Comics this week. We get a final order chance for Carmen, number 2. Now, of all the new series that Image has put out over the last year or so, this one has, I would argue to say, the most old school Vertigo feel to me.
Sure.
I got that feeling with Homesick Pilots a couple of months ago, but this just hits right to the classic Vertigo, kind of supernaturally, kind of hipster vibe, but with just fantastic art by Guillaume March, and he's a well-seasoned writer as well, so we get a nice sophisticated story from.
Sure. Yeah, no, I read it and it was beautiful and I loved all the different perspectives. The writing style to me felt 100% European. Like I could see all that Milo Manera and other European storytellers feel come through. So it felt more like that to me than a Vertigo book, but now that you're saying it, it makes sense. You know, I can see that. But yeah, I definitely got that European feel to it. Like I could have seen this originally in one of those European graphic album style books.
Yeah, it's funny when you look over at me, it's like you're looking way up, but I'm actually down. I'm down here.
Oh, do I need to do this? Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hey. Oh, perspective.
Oh,
Carmen
yeah.
number 2 from Image Comics on FOC this week.
Beautiful and fun.
Another thing that just dropped this last week was Maria Lovett's new series from Ablaze comic, Eros and Psyche. We get a number 2 on order this week. Number 1 did real well. We much like other publishers, Ablaze offers us some returnability on number 1, so we have a security net. We don't have that security net with number 2 anymore. So it's good that we let you
Yeah.
know about these things, because I'm going to pull back on orders pretty hard, and I just want to make sure that people understand that all these beautiful covers are open and available for order, but I
Nice.
might not be getting all of them for the shelf. I'll definitely be getting this one for the shelf.
Oh
'cause
yeah, that's awesome.
that's pure pop right
So
there.
I'm pretty sure from what I know about this series is this is Maria Lovett's first work that was originally in black and white, and now this is re-released in color. But I don't think it was ever released in the U.S.
And it is.
That's my guess. I mean that's what I recall reading about it.
That sounds right. That's right. This A cover is by Adam Gorin. We've got a B by Maria Lovett herself, a C by Caho Baldissimo, and a loving tribute to Pulp Fiction by artist Sabine Rich.
Nice.
Good stuff. And that's from
Good
Ablaze
stuff.
Comics and creator Maria Lovett. And finally, on our number 2 spotlight, we've
Undone by Blood.
Undone by
The
Blood.
Other Side of Eden, number 2.
We just
Okay.
had this number 1 ship a few weeks ago, and it was just announced that what's his face from Walking Dead, handsome arrow guy, has optioned this to turn into a movie of some type, and that's pretty cool. Now's your chance to get in on the sequel to the original miniseries, Undone by Blood, Other Side of Eden, number 2, and this is also from Aftershock Comics this week. And that wraps up our second issue spotlight.
Ooh.
We're going to look at a couple of new printings from books that have sold out recently. Oops. Maybe I'll show it to you in full scale. We've got a new printing of Infinite Frontier, number 0. This is the book that kind of kicks off the new era of the DC universe. Got a new cover here by Brian Hitch.
Nice.
Classic Dark Side is back. I think he's even powered up.
Ooh.
They
Yeah,
bumped
look,
him.
his hands are smoking.
He's got smoky hands.
You know what that means.
That means he tried to get a pizza out of the oven without the mitts.
Yep. That's exactly what that means.
Cartoon physics there, folks. Next up on our new printing spotlight is Amazing Spider-Man 612. I mean 61.
Wow.
And this is a new cover by Patrick Gleason. This is the issue that featured Spider-Man's new costume for as long as he has it. Ooh, look, it glows. Makes him look
Wait,
like
what?
a Power Ranger.
Oh, it like the cover doesn't glow in the dark. The costume glows.
Oh, no,
I get it. I
no.
was like, what? Another glow in the dark cover.
Got another new printing from America Chavez, made in the USA, number 1. This is just a color variant on the Sarah Pichelli cover. We've got a new printing for Children of the Atom #1 by Iban Coelho. And Jonah and the Impossible Monsters #1. They call this cover G, the second printing. This cover's by Chris Samney and was my pick of the week a few weeks ago. Because giant monsters.
You're the kaiju. Called it. I'm calling it.
You're the kaiju. I like this. With Godzilla and King Kong coming up real soon.
That's right.
And so many great kaiju comics. This is a year to live. All right, folks. Last call on trade paperbacks. Marvel has been reoffering a lot of their classic trade paperbacks in new printings, and they've been running it through our last call system, which helps quite a bit, especially on these bigger books like Avengers, the Volume 9 Final Threat. This features art by George Perez and writings by Steve Englehart, Jim Shooter, Jerry Conway. Ooh, looks like we got interiors also from Jim Starlin and John Byrne.
All classics. It's the all classics all the time.
We got this new collection from Boom Studios. Did you read any of the Wicked things?
I did not.
It's from writer John Allison, writer of the Giant Days and that other werewolf adventure that we had recently. Or was this the werewolf adventure?
Yeah, this is the more like supernatural one.
Oh,
He
right,
did
right.
Giant Days and I just had it. It was the widescreen one that came out first.
Oh, the
Bad Machinery.
Bad Machinery, right? That's what it was. Yeah, we've got a small but vibrant fan scene for John Allison's work, and we're always looking to expand it. So get your orders in for this very colorful supernatural adventure from John Allison. Oh, hey, look! What is this?
It's the true lives of the fabulous Killjoys.
Oh, you mean that little print at the top of the thing?
Yeah.
There?
National Anthem, Volume 2.
This is from writer Gerard Way. You know that guy.
I think he's like in a band or something.
He wrote Doom Patrol.
Yeah, that was
And
fun.
Also Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, and that's like a TV show or something. So is Doom Patrol. Amazingly enough, he's got some connections because he's in a band.
This is a sequel to the original True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys miniseries entitled National Anthem. This collects the 6-issue miniseries along with all of its covers and variant covers, including art by Becky Cloonan, Paul Rentler, Motohiro, Andrew McLean. I didn't realize he did a cover on that one.
What?
And
a cover.
others. Oh, including Brian Chippendale.
Wow.
The drummer from Lightning Bolt.
Did you see that cover?
Yeah, I did. It was very noisy.
Oh, I'll bet. I do not recall that, but I see a lot of covers every week. I can't remember them all.
Here's an important one, folks. Middle West, the Complete Tale hardcover.
Oh, wow.
This is a nice oversized hardcover that collects the entire series 1 through 18 with exclusive bonus features. The price tag on this is a little steep at $59.99, but we will.
But it's 560 pages. So you're getting bang for your buck in a beautiful package here. And I did read this, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was a good what do you call the adventuring story where you're traveling to find the solution to your problem. There's a name for that type of.
Yeah, while also being a great coming of age tale.
Right. And it's about having powers that you can't control and also friendship. All those elements.
It's also a Eisner Award nominated series.
Nice.
And
as well it should have been.
As an added little perk, if you special order this, they have made signed book plates available.
Ooh.
So if you special order, we will make sure that you get a special signed book plate.
Yeah, if you want that, be sure to let us know by Monday at 5 o'clock. Ooh, what's the deadline?
One last graphic novel on our spotlight for last call. This is the heavy graphic novel from Vault Comics by writer Max Bemis and artist Eric Donovan. This has got kind of preacher vibes to it. Well, a lot of preacher vibes to it.
Yeah.
But also has different angles to it, and very interesting art, along with a cover by Tim Daniel here from Vault Comics. And that does it on our graphic novel spotlight. We've got just one more thing that I'd like to start doing here on Last Call. I want to spotlight a new story issue. So Guardians of the Galaxy is, they're continuing with the current creative, with the current writer of the writer of Immortal Hulk, Al Ewing. He's continuing his adventures of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But this starts a new age of space right here. They are soldiers, misfits, mercenaries, thieves, and a family. They were heroes, but times have changed. The galaxy no longer needs heroes. It needs superheroes. Now when the call goes forth, whether it's from a stranded team of planetary explorers or Emperor Hulkling and his Kree-Skrull alliance, the Guardians of the Galaxy answer. This is a new age of space, bringing a new artist who is Juan Ferreira, and a new cast of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice.
Good jump on point. We got this Ron Lim variant. Got this, what they're calling a Reborn variant that they're doing to tie into Heroes Reborn. This is by Carlos Pacheco. And we've got the the Deadpool 30th anniversary variant by Rob Liefeld. You can kind of see some feet there.
It's very Rob Liefeld-esque.
Toenails even.
Whoa. Well, yeah, sure. He can draw raccoon feet.
And the A cover by Brett Booth. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. A brand new age of space starts right here, folks.
Woo! Age of Space.
And that there.
I
think that wraps us up.
It was one item with 4 covers, and not 4 items. Well, bam! Wow, we even did it in under budget here.
That's awesome, because Tam's about to come in and open
up
the store. We do have a couple notes for you to finish off our Last Call Live. Something that we used to do in the before times.
Oh.
We used to have events. Remember that?
Yeah.
The good old days.
The good old times. The before times. In the way back.
Those days will come back again soon.
They will, in one form or another.
Not real soon, but soon. And heralding the soonicity of the reopening of society in the next catalog, the next previews catalog for April 2021.
What is it?
We will see the in-print debut of this year's Free Comic Book Day releases.
Boop, boop, boop.
All 50 Free Comic Book Day official releases will be listed in the previews catalog that will be debuting this Wednesday coming up in the store. Yeah, I'm
That's
super
right, folks.
excited
Free
about
Comic
that.
Book Day has been announced. It will be August 14th. And we are just counting our blessings and fingers crossed that by August 14th, we're going to be able to have at least some type of big event. Might not be big to the capacity that we've had in the past. You know, there still may be some restrictions on how many people in the building at a time and masks and social distancing, you know, just to keep safe by then. But we feel that the way the progress is going on beating back this pandemic, that we can have an event on August 14th. And we will. And there will be free comics. Free comics!
And you'll get your first look at all those free comics in this month's April previews catalog.
So put it on your calendar and check out those free comic listings. Get excited. Get excited.
And more immediately, in town here, we've been working on the challenges of the day with a series of events that are led by our fine folks at the Downtown Dearborn organization, and continuing in a series called Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Community Forums. Today at 12 noon, there will be the next in that forum, including talks about lived experiences of residents in Dearborn and surrounding communities. And they'll be shared through 4 virtual community forums, as well as a dialogue on what's working, what's in the works, and possible solutions for what's not. This week's talk will be about community safety. And we just
very important issues.
just put the link to that in the comments. And that is through Facebook Live here. And that is a very important conversation that we need to have and continue to have, especially as society reopens, but also as we start to become a little bit more public about our lives, getting out there a little bit more.
Bonk.
Pardon my bonk.
Right.
So that's an important thing. Check that out.
And just one note on top of that, this forum is other projects put on by this committee include a art exhibit that's happening over at Art Space, of which our resident green brainer Tam has a piece in. So I think you have to organize a tour. There's a virtual gallery exhibit, and then, or if you want to see all the pieces in person, you can just go to the Art Space webpage and book a time slot to go. So there's only so many people in the building at once.
Yeah, we'll make sure to put the links to that virtual tour up there, as well as more information about that art exhibit happening over at City Hall Art Space.
Yeah.
And I think that about wraps us up for Last Call this week.
Want me to do the closing?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Thanks for joining us on Last Call Live, broadcasting from the brand new Studio G in Green Brain Comics, smack dab in the middle of beautiful East Downtown Dearborn.
That's right. Right here.
Right there. Oops. One arm. There. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But on Twitter, we are Green Brain CMX. Shop our web store at greenbraincomics.com and do all of your pre-orders at comichub.com. If you are new to Comic Hub, be sure to select Green Brain Comics as your local shop. I don't know what it's called on the website because we've already picked it. So I need to know the language so people can see it when they pick it.
Right. We'll get the pitch down, folks.
Besides that insider dirt, I think, is that all the things? We do a second live stream video every week on Tuesday at 6:30 where we preview all the new comics that are dropping that week. Be sure to check out that live stream as well. And we do try to archive all of our live stream videos on our YouTube account. So be sure to subscribe there to be alerted whenever we upload a video. How about that?
That's good.
Yeah.
Look, there we are.
It's almost like I've done it before.
And remember, folks, Last Call info, DC Comics is due this Sunday at 5 p.m. Everything else is due Monday, March 22nd at 5 p.m. Get those orders in to ensure your copies. We'll get them, you'll read them, and love them. And we will continue to be open for years and years to come, right here at Green Brain Comics.
All right. Ready for the closing?
I am. Let's do this.
We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics. Thanks for watching, everybody. Get your orders in. Remember, DC orders by Sunday. Everything else by Monday. Boop, boop. That's my little theme song so that you remember when to get your orders in.
That was fun.
I can make up a theme song for everything if you want. Try me. Dare me. Oh, and just in time, here comes Tam. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Studio G.